Thank you to r/EntitledParents and you/WaferFinal5640 for sharing this story. Title: Dad controlling my life. Senior year is closing. I know my dad has his reasons. It's February, and my dad is upset about me not knowing everything. Yesterday, he lectured me and complained about me leaving my piano. I told him that it was demotivating. Continue to talk to me like piano is a life requirement and I won't impress anyone in parties if I don't do piano. Then he talks to me about how my mom wants me to do nursing, and yet he's trying to drive me to engineering. I keep trying to reason things out with him and he keeps saying I don't care. Today, he got upset at me for not knowing when the library closed, and yet I tried to tell him that no one knew cause no one updated the bulletin, and yet he keeps scolding me, telling me how I have to take note of everything, like when the janitor comes in, when the vice principal comes in, etc. Basically mind everyone's business. He also told me to finish 80 books and scolds me if I don't finish a book in a week, and I keep telling him that I can't just skim through a book and finish it in a day cause then I wouldn't absorb any information. He keeps letting me focus more on STEM subjects, but when he asks me history questions, he keeps shaming me for not knowing even though he never set me a time to study for history. If I forget something, he'd scold me for an hour. Can't say all details because I'm exhausted, but I hope some of you will understand. I'm not allowed to work yet. I'm 17, and they said they also won't allow me to live in dorms or live somewhere else. My grades are dropping due to me procrastinating a lot because homework gives me anxiety the moment I start doing it, and I get reminded how I have to be so perfect in every answer, otherwise my parents would yell at me even for one wrong answer. I lied to them for years about my grades because they'd argue or punish me for it, not caring about the reason, and they'd threaten me not to go to school. They said it's for my own good. I'm practically suffering RN from either anxiety or depression. I also suffer from codependency. Every time my father scolds me, I end up thinking about suicidal thoughts. My counselor won't help because then they tell child support services, then notify parents, and the abuse gets stronger. Couldn't handle seeing my DOS after school. Always going to his car with this wretched gut feeling. My dad kept reminding me how in preschool I always cried and he'd complain how I don't listen to him, and I keep telling him I cried because I couldn't handle being away from him for so long, to the point it feels like I won't see him again, but he keeps telling me otherwise. I don't think I'm going to live to see my graduation. Make sure to like and subscribe for more stories.